Alright, cutting the coast here. About to get started. So... Oh man, that was a long-ass stream yesterday. So we wound up not losing, although we may as well called it a loss because I only made 15 bucks after all that time, but no, we're still looking for our second loss of the month. We're below the average amount of losses that I expect historically, so maybe today they'll win and then I can stop streaming for a while. I was trying to make it a game where I'd stop streaming once I got my first loss on camera for the month. There's only one loss that I took earlier. I think it was the first Monday of this month. I have to look at my trading log. This is ass AM for me, so there's a lot of checks that I have to run in the background before I get started, so I'm a little behind. I'm hoping that we get a, yeah, 3-4 Monday was my last loss. I'm hoping that we get some type of entry that I can use the longer term move strategy on, because things have been really compressed, but we had the major event yesterday with that interest rate hike already taken into account. There is some stuff today though. Manufacturing, that's in about in a few minutes actually, so that's gonna mess things up a little bit. I'll have to make sure I mark that down on the notes. Let's see, event. Okay. PMI. Alright, what are we looking at here? So, Amazon. So, Google did meet the criteria, but now it's doing a little bit of a pullback. Google's kind of boring to look at. Then we got Amazon. Amazon's having a little bit of a gap up. A little bit too much of a gap up. Tesla's pulling back. We might be able to get it to bounce up here. Because I had a pretty strong day yesterday once it broke through the initial 15-minute candle. I don't know why the connection's slowed down. It's kind of odd. It's all over the place, man. Yesterday we had like a perfect stream, and then now Restream is fucking about VKTX, huh? This might be interesting. DoorDash had a hell of a day yesterday, but it didn't qualify for our criteria until it was too late. Because I looked to see if the 20-period moving average is above the 200, which means that we lose some of the events, like the crossover. So I gotta be looking at that. That could have been a possible trade. Gotta get the wrong one. VKTX, sorry. That one's really strong too. This is probably this is a possibility. We'll see when the 15-minute candle's created. Or let me drop it down. We'll wait for the first 5 minutes candle to get created and see if we want to scalp this one. But if they're already reducing interest rates at this point, it almost seems like they've given up. I mean, they're not going to be able to dial prices back. They're just trying to get things settled at a 2% increase. Then anything higher than that, but it's not going to bring back the old prices that we had, and our dollar is still destroyed, so kind of the floor has been set for gold and Bitcoin, I want to say. And also stocks are going to be stuck higher because it just takes more dollars to buy the same shit. Alright, I think I might want to try a scalp here. Doesn't hit all the criteria though. It's a little dangerous. Does 3 out of 4. Let me see what the overall. Yeah, this should work. This should work. That doesn't necessarily need to work right away. And then DoorDash. Oh man. This might have been it for Tesla. Yeah, maybe we want Tesla then. So we have a low, we have a break above. Maybe if it comes back down a little bit, but I think we might have missed the entry on this one. Son of a bitch, that's what I get for waiting for 15 minutes. That's a pretty good bounce play, but it's still in between these two, it's still in between the range. What about the XTK? Okay. Well... It's not the 15-minute play, but maybe we can do something with the 5-minute move here. It's on a really good location on the daily, right off the 20-period moving average, so I want to see it continue. And it's over previous resistance. The next possible resistance point is this. So I want to see it at least hit target today. Tesla might be able to consider it up here as well, once it breaks the high. That's a really weird position.
Those scammers always on the prowl. Akar_pet_love. Time to shut them down.
Not my extended warranty. Yeah, this one's an interesting one. I don't like 2 taps of resistance up here, though. You have to watch this one like a hawk. Meanwhile, is there anything else that we can consider? What about DoorDash? Where is the DoorDash at? DoorDash is fucked. Had a really good day yesterday, man.
Invest in pasta. Akar_pet_love. That's a carb-loaded adventure. Try food industry stocks for that dough.
Who owns Chef Boyardee? I don't remember anymore.
Gotta get down to those noodle details. Akar_pet_love. Nothing gets past Jupiter's trading vision. I see you trying to catch me. Akar_pet_love. Keep those questions coming.
I don't even know if I'm spelling this right.
Div. That's Conagra Brands owning the Chef Boyardee magic. Time to spice up that portfolio. That's $CAG, Div. Dive deep into that Conagra Brands magic.
EAG, huh? Nope, I got that wrong. Alright, I can't fuck with this right now. I gotta do the, So Tesla bounced back down. Do I want to try this and have a stop here? That might be it. Alright, we gotta stop in Tesla. And then take profit here. We're gonna let that thing settle. The Viking thing's still going on. Not 15 minute yet. So I'm actually doing all of these early, but I'm trying to see if I can get this stuff a little bit earlier than waiting 15 minutes, because that's still quite a bit of range to miss out on. So I guess we're doing a little bit of experimentation here. The massive shadow, but this should have been a bounce. There's a bounce off a 20 period moving average. It propped back up. It created a retest.
Investing in
so
the
I'm looking for it to
legendary
move
Dragon
higher.
Divide. Akar_pet_love. That's a priceless ride to glory.
Very little. You might be able to decide which toilet paper I use. That'll be the, your role in terms of holding shares. Alright, Tesla's not going anywhere. VKTX needs to break that high.
Thinking big. Akar_pet_love. Jupiter approves of those bold moves.
You approve? Wow, you're fired, Jupiter. You're making too big of decisions. You're making bad choices for the organization. Still gotta worry, in 2 minutes there might be some type of weird movement. Maybe I should have waited. Oh well. Let's make sure that I take my stops if I have to, because in 2 minutes that report comes out. I don't know how bad it's gonna affect anything. Tesla's going down. We do have stops. Alright, getting ready. Looking for this thing to fucking break. One minute left for that report. The manufacturing. Alright, so we have the first 15-minute candle in. We're waiting for this thing to see if it breaks the high or our stop. I already have a stop in Tesla as well. Maybe we'll get our first loss. I don't think I was streaming on the 4th. Which would be the second loss in total, but the first I streamed this month. Alright, so the report came out. It is... oh, not yet. Haven't. Oh, it did. Okay, so it's decent, so it should be... let's see what happens here. Because you can't just read a report and say, oh, positive number, go up. Tesla's a fucking mess. This one's probably a trade that didn't need to happen, but it had such a strong day yesterday and it's cleared, so both of these are clearing. Kind of stuck here. VKTX broke. Oh, I don't have enough to do this because I have my... let's see if I can do this. No? What about 200? Can I do more? I have shares in Tesla, so I might have... damn! Alright. I had shares in Tesla, so I, used up my buying power to buy those, apparently. I didn't do the math. Meanwhile, Tesla, are you fucking me right now? You are fucking me right now. Alright, Tesla, stop me out. Asshole. Alright, so we got this. Maybe we'll get another shot at it. We're gonna go back to Tesla in a few minutes.
Being gentle. Akar_pet_love. Can't have stocks getting too rough.
What? No way, I definitely have enough to buy this. Day trading buying power, so I do have enough buying power, this thing's just not letting me use it all. Man, what the fuck is going on? It's been... okay, there we go. It won't let me get full size on anything, starting this week, for some reason. It started happening with SMCI, where I couldn't get that full size when it did a full rollover, which is annoying as fuck. Moonwatcher! Well, it's good to see you anyway, even if you gotta be somewhere. Gotta watch the moons. I don't know. Oh shit, it's pulling back. Alright, so this sucks. Son of a bitch, really? Man, that was a, should have gone right to goal to hit our criteria here. Shit. Market's pulling back too. Might need to reassess things then. It's been so long since we've been able to run the strategy. We've only had, how many instances this month have we been able to do it? 3 times? Every other day has been a scalp day. And we have a really good position off the 20-period moving average too. I want to see it to, you just kind of smash through. Oh man, fuck. This is past my stop loss, or at least stop loss for this trade actually might be over because of Tesla as well. Let's give it a second to shake out. That's a hell of a pullback, though. Damn, that's a really good position, too. That thing just hasn't really worked for us this month. So this is going to be a loss today, most likely. This thing needs to pop hard. So this is a retest of the previous drop-off point. But it also couldn't break that ceiling. Getting ready to kill this thing off. Yeah, Tesla screwed me. I used to have my whole stop below the first candle, but when mRNA took that out back in January, that was too big of a loss. No, I don't think Tesla was using any lube today. Well, I didn't put that big of a share size in it, so that's okay, but I thought that this had made a level to hold, and it didn't. It actually broke below it, so that's really shitty. Now I wouldn't go into it unless it broke the high here. Now, Viking is not using lube because I put too many shares on it. It hit my triggering point, but now it's just dying. Alright, this might be it. I might have to just call it good in a really quick stream then. Yeah, this thing's fucked. God damn it. Alright, well that's a loss then. Oh, man. That's a fast loss. So there you have it. There's our second loss for the month. That is brutal. It doesn't have momentum working for it, but it did break the high. It did have the triggering mechanism that we looked for. Shit, well, between yesterday and today, that's kind of crappy. That sets me back a bit. Had a really killer month until today. Yeah, it looks like it's a flip rollover. Okay, well, son of a bitch. Do we expect a low lower than that low? I don't think we can get back Vikings bullshit, but we might be able to get back Teslas. Is there anything that is performing today? What about Amazon? Nope, nothing. Everything kind of did an initial pullback. So no gains today. Today is a fucking loss for sure. See if we can get something back here. See if it breaks the low. Shit, come on, make a lower low than that. I don't want you to make a base here. Okay, let's see if you can... Is this your reversal point? You made a lower low. And you're on a positive moving average. Market's gonna find a bounce point eventually as well, I think. Just gonna take a little bit longer today. See if it closes below, that'd be great. At least I want to get break even on Tesla. I only have 100 shares left. Shit, I wish I had more. Okay. So let's see here. We could look for it to break up and above here. Still want to see a reversal here today. And VKTX is our big loss. Never traded this one before. So it does have a little bit of a... I mean, it went back to the moving average and it stopped. Had a strong candle yesterday. The next piece of resistance is around here. I don't know, it still might reverse later today, but... Oh, there we go. Tesla kept going. Okay, well... Yeah, everything pulled back after a spike up. Let's see where this thing closes. So we're gonna lose on a Wednesday, huh? Or, no, it's Thursday, yeah. Okay, good. Thursdays are one of my bad days as well. Tuesdays and Thursdays. So this would be par for the course. So we have 6 more trading days this month. Man, that is fucking ouchies right there. Suppose this thing had a big spike that we should have taken into account, but everything is kind of dropping off now. Tesla was in a positive position, lost it. It's one of those full reversal days that gets you. Let's take a look here. So where are we finding support here? So we took a massive drop off here, we bounced here, and we retested there, so now what? So you broke above, you retested pretty harshly here, then you reversed it, and then retested and went higher. Alright, let's see if we can get anything out of this. Okay, with these last 100 shares, let's see if I can break even on Tesla. And then we'll have to reassess what we want to do with our lives. Came to a support point from yesterday, so now I'm looking for a break even here. See what we got. Come on, buddy. Market's starting to form a baseline here as well. Go down a bit, see what it's doing. Okay, man. Alright, so that's one problem solved. Unfortunately, just with VXTK, we already went over our stop loss. Oh, son of a bitch. So yeah, this was a full reversal. This did match our criteria. Not all of it, but it should have been something that went to target, but it rolled over. So what are we looking at here on the 15 minute? 15 minutes still pretty far away from support. Maybe we look at the hourly. There still might be something to here that something we can get out of this. Yeah, that's a hell of a fucking drop-off. So we're going into support from yesterday, but where? Maybe the top of this candle, it did. So it broke up and above, it retested, took a while to get up to this point, so this might be the support area. We'll have to see, unless they just want to kill the stock off, which is possible because I've never traded this one before, so this is something that's probably just a flash in the pan. Amazon found a bounce point. Okay, Tesla's no longer our concern. That's a nasty motherfucker right there. So it's gonna have to form a base somewhere. Well, I hit target the opposite way, so yeah, this is a full reversal. Damn it. Alright, well, we're gonna take a loss today. Bullish candle 2. It was clearing of yesterday, but we have a full reversal, so I'm gonna mark that down on the notes as well. I expect that to happen a few times each month, the full reversals, and that's usually where I lose. Alright, so I'm gonna fill my obligation on losing, screaming until I lose. This thing rolled over. But if it happens to take this out, maybe I'll try one more long, but we're over by $59 on the stop loss. With 6 days left to trade. Massive pop-off here. So we got a giant void. But we did kind of retest the bottom here. And now we're going into support from yesterday. So I don't know, it can either hold up here or it can drop all the way down here and then reverse. If it clears this bar, that might be it. But that really fucked us over hard. Especially when it broke the high. Market's starting to bounce. There we go, that's a fucking clearing bar. Alright, so it's about to clear this bar here off the 20-period moving average. So we want it to hit the high here, come back down to retest the open price, and then move higher and see if we can do that. I might want to even try it here, too. Not letting me do 9,000. Day trading buying power cannot be used. That's fucking weird. And that really pisses me off. Although it may have saved us a harsher loss earlier. So if you can't let me use my full buying power, then how much am I gonna be able to... Okay, we could use that as a stop. Still not 900? What about 800? Okay. So I have my stop loss here. Trying this one more time. And if I get stopped out here, we're just done for the day. Should be done already, but I want to make one more try of this, because I've seen this happen as well. Target would probably be around here. Or it should have held and did not. So from here to here... Not doing what I want you to do, bud. We got 3 minutes left on this candle. I suppose I could still roll over, but this is a pretty good reversal. Would have been better if it cleared this bar completely, but this looks like a retest as well, so if it... I might miss the entry if it just breaks through here and isn't retest. But a safer route would have been to wait for that one. I could see us maybe playing this over and over again today, depending on how things shake out. Might get into a stuck range. Our final target is up here. I wouldn't expect much more out of this thing today. Okay. So this thing had everything going for it, but then it pulled back way too hard and stopped us out. So I don't know if it's... I mean, this was the retest, so I don't know if it's gonna come back down again or not. Possibly could, but I wanted to keep it above the top of the body. Not the best start today. And we should be done. Stopped out. Alright, so this is giving us a problem here. Now if it completely reverses and then goes up and clears the high of day, that'd be crazy. I've seen shit like that happen before too, but let's not get our hopes up. And the market's really having a hard time as well today. Kind of stuck in a range. Had a pop-up yesterday on that interest rate news, and then it's just been kind of hovering around. Be really nice to be up $800 instead of trying to dig ourselves out of a grave like yesterday. But this thing did not work out when everything was, almost everything was set in its way. Alright. Oh. So what it needs to do is it needs to break above, gain this, and then there's a possibility to move up higher as well, but the market is not really cooperating today, but anything can happen. I only hope that I have just enough shares to take advantage of that move. If it does happen. So I don't want this bar to be broken, so I'm going to move my stop up, and at least we'll get some type of profit. Let me move this up to the 15-minute chart and see what's going on. Man, what a fucking bullshit move that was. Okay, market's giving us some life here. It needs to break this. Let's see if it can break this at some point today. So pop up, pull back to moving average. And we'll see where this fucker goes. Alright. Well, we've reduced our losses by half. Now I really want to see this thing break up and above. I'll take a share here. And then if it comes back down here and rests, then we can see it go to target. But if it hits its head here and it rolls over, then it might be, it's going to retest this again. If it fails that, then it's going to go lower. So anything can happen here. So we want to break up and above, we want to go retest, and we want to go above. NQ has broken that area I was looking at. So I want to see this thing break up and above, retest, go up higher. And then this is the top of the first 15 minutes up here that we were targeting, and then we wanted to, we were looking for a move higher from there, but it didn't happen, and then we got stopped out once this broke. Could have been a little faster on that one as well, but it didn't. I didn't trigger myself fast enough. Alright, we're already getting a bit of resistance here, so let's be watchful. So if it comes back down here, I do have an alert. And it should give me some room to flatten. Still taking a loss, but not too bad. And I'll just kind of wrap it up for the day. Wait, what did Tesla do? Okay, Tesla... Wow, what a... That is really tough. Oh, thing is really grinding up. And actually, I kind of want my stop here. I don't want it to go too far below this, because it's already retested this, so if it breaks below the tail here, it's probably going to roll over. So let's keep that one in mind. And this doesn't make any sense. But then again, we could also look for a bounce up again from here up here. But it's going to take time for all that stuff to work itself out. Alright, let's see what happens here. This is important. So this is your retest. It'd be better if the, I mean, we could also chop along here, and then the moving average could kind of gain strength over time as it's chopping around, and then have like an igniting bar. I've seen that happen many, many times as well. But if we get like a decisive crush below, then I'm gonna flatten out. But this is okay. We expected this to have resistance. That's not okay. Let's see where this thing closes. Shit. Damn, that happened fast. So now we're already at the moving average, but we have a hell of a tail to break through. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this. We need to get above that resistance point right now. Yeah, you went too damn far. You could surprise me and do another reversal, but this is, you went below the support point that I was targeting. Well, you got me today, Market. You definitely got me today. But we're below stop loss, so I think that's a victory in my book. And then we got 6 days left to, finish out the month strong. Well, we really needed another loss, and we finally got this stupid thing. Then again, if for some wild reason this thing breaks the high of this, and then settles here on this joint and then moves higher, maybe we could buy some more shares up here actually and keep the 200 that we've got down there. But this pullback is was a little bit too much. $74, $35, $71, $62. Yeah, we need a 90 bar above this one, slight pullback. I'll buy some more here, and then up. But we cannot have this green bar get taken out. Let me put an alert here. Meanwhile, is there anything else we could do here? Oh, look at the AMOT. That thing, wow, that reversed when I least expected it. Amazon's interesting as well, because this is coming back down to the open price as a bounce point. Alright, we gotta go back to VXTK. Oh, 15-minute looks worse than what this looks like. Oh, okay. Spoke too soon. Okay, get ready to flatten here, and then we'll call it a day. Alright, well, if you want to elapse this bar and then do a pullback and move higher, that's also fine, but this is, you kind of fucked me there. But I guess that's par for the course today. Ugh. Well, this is encouraging. At least you broke above where you should have held it earlier. But you got that fucking tail above there, so I don't want to put more money into you. What just hit my alert? I was looking elsewhere. Apple. Interesting. What the hell is Apple doing? It's a really old alert. Oh, Apple shit. Apple shitting itself. Wow, that thing really just dropped off. What the hell did they say? So you broke up and above, you created a range here, so now you're stuck in the middle, no trades unless you go above or below. We just sit here, man. Man, yesterday was just a... God. Reversing that whole thing took forever. Still stuck in a range, still don't want to pull the trigger on anything else. As far as location, it's in a decent location, moving with the trend line, but we want to have it break above here and then settle and then move higher, so we're just sitting on hands until that happens. I'm just looking at, reading the news in the background. Keeping up with the, current lies of the day. Oops. Now I wish I kept those shares, but I couldn't in the face of this stupid thing breaking below my damn stop. It's a long ass fucking day is what this is. Now you break up and above, you fucking asshole, dude. What's the 1 minute look like? You're a piece of shit. Motherfucker! How's SMCI doing? No, that's not good. Looks like a failure here. Good short. Tesla looks like a short as well. The Viking still looks like it's still stuck in a range until it breaks up and above here, but showing some signs of life. Do I want to take a Tesla short here or not? No, because it's with the moving average now. And it's bounced off of it already. This is just a fake out. Likely. Let's take a look here. Well, let's see. Let's put our money where our mouths are. So from this, it looks like looks like a reversal, but then if you look at a higher time frame, it appears to be a bounce location. But let's see. Not panning out. No, the market is reversing. Shit, okay. Well, that changes the calculus a little bit. Market's losing the low from earlier. So I might want to just get out if I do get profitable here. Let's see what happens. So VKTX is... Alright, hold on. I can't do both at the same time. Let's see if I can get positive on Tesla and move over. I had a brief second where I was. Come on, baby. But I do see the market rolling over here. Mm-hmm. VXTK, motherfucker. Breaking through here. My main loss of the day. So we wanted to see this thing come back after a breakthrough, so let's see if it pulls back here. Meanwhile, we get back to Tesla before it wrecks me. Oh, Tesla okay. Tesla going positive. Come on, buddy, one more time. I don't need to exit out of you. Alright. So we're up on Tesla. Now we gotta focus on the main prize here. VXTK. Oh! That was a delayed alert. Okay, where's our average then? So 71.62 is way down here. Alright, we might be able to nurse this all day. Oh wait, no, that was the alert for this thing. Okay. So what do I need to break even on this fucking stock? Right now we've broken up and above. We wanted to retest, which we're kind of getting. Let me see a lower time frame. So break up and above. Kind of want to pull back lower here. Kind of wanted to pull back to the purple line. Okay, the purple line holds, so we're gonna add some more shares here. 71, that's a pretty good stop. It still gives me profit. Okay, are you gonna hold here or what? Should've waited for a close. So what's the average now? 72.19? So this ran a little bit too hard, but it is where it needs to be. I wouldn't call that a fail yet. It has to close below here. There was just some profit taking up here. So this would put us in profit if we were able to get the high, but the high is gonna be kind of elusive today. But it would make sense if it did, just because of the positioning that it's in. And I've definitely seen full reversals where it breaks down below and then it just does it again. So, final exit is up here. Or if we break even, I guess. I probably should just do it when we break even so I'm not hoping for something that doesn't happen. But I want to see it hold this purple area on the previous failure. Tricky day. Rollovers all over the place. So all eyes are on VXTK. See if we can pull off another miracle like yesterday. But that's not getting us profit, that's just not taking a loss, but, you know, these gains have been so small the last couple of days that may as well be losses. Do we have any other news today? Let's see, reload. Nothing else, no other red folder events. I'm gonna have an alert underneath of this candle just in case, because that means it'll lose the, change the alert here. It'll lose this, support area for a move higher. Okay, so if we break even, I'll probably flatten and then just call it good for the day, because I had to recover quite a bit of a loss from this thing not working out early in the morning. Although the dream scenario is to have the balls enough to hold it all the way up to target, but, yeesh, what a day. What a crazy video, man. Oh, that one's going to the archives. Ah, shit. Okay, we need this thing to break through here. I wonder how long it'll bounce back and forth in that range. And I definitely don't want it to lose this here, because then it's lost momentum. Market looks like it's pushing up higher now. It faked out a lower low and then reversed, so that's a good sign. And we noticed with Tesla earlier, I was noticing that exact same thing, so I went long on it just really quick. So it looks like I should have held that one too. Alright, babe, let's see you, break the high of these two candles here. I need to get back to playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So I'll probably do that after this stream. Restart the stream with a different category and title. Oh, come on, man. What do we got on the 1 minute? Could still fail. Looking a little bit like distribution on this lower time frame. Come on! Alright, damn it. Still in it. But I want to see a breakout so I can take a lot off here. Ideally, it would just run all the way up here, but I don't have the patience for that after the massive recovery I had to do this morning. Could also try to return to the 20 on the 1 minute, but I want to use the pricing levels here. So fun. Wow. What's the rest of the market doing? So Apple was just going straight to hell. Jesus Christ. Apple, then what? We got Amazon. Amazon looks like it wants to go long. Possible target up here. Man, brutal fucking day. Son of a bitch. Like, we know it wants to go up higher, but it's grindy. After that pop-up yesterday. Or that shakeout yesterday. Unbelievable, this fucking market keeps making new highs. But I guess if the dollar's worth trash, everything else has to appreciate in relation to it, right? So... Come on, bitch. Jesus fucking Christ. Ugh, blah, blah, blah. Man, Ema was impressive. I wonder if we can get a quickie out of this one. Probably could. Okay, so previous 5-minute candle is closed, so we have a range between here and here. We don't want to see it lose this bottom tail here. If it does, it might pull back all the way down here, and then I'll... Let's say I'll flatten if it breaks below this. Rebuy down here. But let's see if it continues going forward or not. Okay, motherfucker. Damn, that was quite the drop. Went all the way down there already. So that was a layer of support that got broken. Get ready to flatten this thing. Let's see if that was a liquidity grab, or if it's actually gonna roll over. Because now it's already at the point where I wanted to rebuy. So let's see if it leaves a large tail at the close. We still got 3 minutes left. Interesting, so did the, so instead of kind of gliding down here, it just broke down, took all the stops, and then rolled up, but we'll have to see if it closes above or not. We still got 2 minutes left. Well, that shit happened fast, so I guess I may as well hold it. I didn't get to flatten out and rebuy because it already accomplished what I wanted it to do. Just did it in an instant. But we want it to close above here. Oh shit, okay. That's different now. Didn't hold. One minute, 10 seconds. Let's look at a lower time frame. Let's see what happens here. Okay, get ready. Almost closed. Oh, not gonna make it. Now we're getting to the last 30 minutes of actual good volume before we're dropped off during that East Coast lunch hour. Okay, we're gonna have to see where this candle opens here. So this swing, we just finished another 5-minute candle. Let's see where it opens. Where is this price gonna start? 93 is here. Oh shit, it's already down. Okay. Yeah, I think this thing failed at this point. Alright. So I had to cut myself out of there. It's still holding this area, but I think it might drip down below to the moving average. But we're gonna have a long day. Hey Tiag, so today I had a pretty big deficit and we cut it down by half, but it's just gonna be a long grindy day. I think we might just want to consider this one a loss, but the same thing happened yesterday where we were in a big deficit and I reversed it over that 5-hour period to come up with $15, but I don't know if I want to stream for 5 hours the same way I did yesterday. I'm less confident about being able to reverse today. So I think we might get our second loss for the month. But we're doing pretty good overall, but we haven't been able to do like the big long-term strategy that I like to use to get most of the profits. I hate doing the scalping thing, but that's all we've been doing all month. And we've been successful at it, but it's just a lot more back and forth doing that. So we're down a little bit less than 600. We have a little bit of cash in Tesla that we're able to get. We were down in Tesla as well, but we were able to reverse and get some profit on it. But those are the two plays that I've made today. Everything kind of had a gap up and then crap and then support and then pull up, or just crapped out on itself. Like especially Apple. Apple's just fucked. Oh, good thing we didn't short this. It actually kept going up. Oh, where's Apple? Apple's just dying. That is insane. It's gonna be awfully hard for the market to reverse with Apple just... Man, this thing is just non-stop selling. That is insane. It gave no fucks about the moving average here. That support point. And if I look at the actual price levels on the daily, it has to go all the way down here and retest this, I guess. But it's probably going to break through it this time. That is too damn strong. And now you have a level of resistance up here. But we have an old price level down here. Right here. But I said I'd keep streaming until we experience the loss, and this is it. This triggers that event. I don't think I'm gonna make 600 back today. Take a look at some of the other names here. So Airbnb. No, Airbnb did pretty well. Why didn't this show up on my scan earlier? Maybe it did, but it doesn't have momentum on it. It has everything else though. That would have been a... This could have been an entry for me. I'll have to take a look at the footage and see why I didn't go into this one. Probably just didn't notice it. There's too much stuff here, and I don't see anything that... There's two that meet all criteria. Let me take a look at Amazon one more time. So Amazon I didn't play because it had a gap. And then Apple started actually at a... was it bullish? So it started in a bullish location, but it was below, it wasn't clearing. Now it's clearing and it has momentum because it's lost so much today. So this wasn't a... This only fits the criteria now, so maybe it's a shortable entry tomorrow. We'll have to see where that goes. Let me move my butt over a little bit so you can see how bad that is. That is insane. That is just... I haven't paid attention to any Apple news. What does it say? Department of Justice sues Apple for iPhone antitrust violations. Okay. Well, that'll do it. Okay, what was that alert? VKTX is down or below. Okay. So it needs to hold this point. It could chop along here, and maybe we'll get an igniting bar that we can jump in on. Market is starting to roll over finally. Let's see if it makes a low lower than this low. Well, I shouldn't say finally. It was rolling over earlier, but it made a low and then it reversed. But given the weakness in Apple, and Apple making up so much of the NASDAQ, I'm surprised it didn't break that joint. So how do we want to take advantage of that? Apple's pulled back so damn far. A little bit tricky day. You got things all over the place. Holy shit. Alright. So NASDAQ futures just broke below the low. It's hard to want to short things because you still have a positive trend in most names. And you kind of deserve what you get if you're going against a trend. You can do quick scalps, but trying to do like a long-term play against a trend is going to be a failing proposition most of the time. Man, things are just all over the place today. This is a tough one. Look up Micron. Micron had a massive gap up. Profit taking, held a base. Now it's probably going to elapse the high of this. So they had earnings. Holy fuck. Well, hopefully you own some before the earnings. That is, shareholders having a nice day. I wouldn't day trade this today because it's in an awkward location and it has a gap up. It does look positive, so you could probably scalp something, but I wouldn't, you know, not something I want to look at. So this thing came back down to that support area. Let's try this again. So I'm looking for this to make a high higher than this high at this point. Let's see if you break the high here. You had a lot of money in it before earnings and you just missed out on earnings, or did you have it, or did you have money in it and then earnings came out and then you sold it? Were you able to get profit from the earnings play? I'm trying to understand if you sold after earnings or you sold it before the earnings came out and missed out on it. Alright, buddy, are we making a higher high or what? So you came back into my support area, you bounced, you retested. Looking for a breakout higher. Although I suppose it could also chop within this range too, and that's definitely possible. But we want a break of the high here, man. Shit. So we're gonna be range bound. All I want you to do is break this high. Shit. Gonna get range bound, which is nasty. What's the 1 minute telling us? Ah, it's really trying. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and book a loss today. I might still try trading, but I think it's just gonna take a long time to get things to pan out, and it looks like we're getting stuck in a range here, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that on my own time. But for all intents and purposes, let's just consider this a loss for the day. So we hit our second loss for the month. We're waiting on that. Not too bad of a loss. It was worse earlier. But this is just going to be chopped for a while, and I gotta look for a better opportunity, and I don't want to do that while I'm trying to manage a stream. Alright, so I'm going to be back later. I'm going to play Final Fantasy Rebirth where we left off. So we'll get back to the games a little bit later, but this thing's going to chop around for a while, and I want to be able to jump on it. I could also just walk away and just say we're good, and I probably should do that because we were over the stop loss for a bit, and we cut it in half. Alright, people, thank you for joining me if you came around. Tough day. Good if you were swinging certain things, but day trading, not so much. Alright, see you later.